Hey, before we get started today on the Lunch with Doug show, I want to thank our newest sponsor, the Coffee Cade in Peculiar, Missouri. Go check them out right there off of I-49 at the exit where Flying J's is.
Today's episode of Lunch with Doug is music, just music. Folks, we're going to be talking about a lot of music stuff. My music, other people's music, things are happening, and some events that are not necessarily music, but that have music at them. So that's what we're talking about today on Lunch with Doug. This episode of Lunch with Doug is distributed by Anchor.fm, powered by Cricket Wireless Mobile Data. Taste is quenched by Delaney Vineyard and Winery, and sponsored by the Second Edition Shop and Bell's Boutique at 500 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. The Vernon County Movers in Storage, 417-549-6019 or VernonCountyMovers.com. The Harry Frog Graphics at 150 North Commercial Street, 417-381-1077. The Brick Wall Bistro, 127 East Cherry Street, and on DoorDash. Verco Apparel at 112 North Cedar Street on the Nevada Square. The Woodshed Music, 129 North Main Street, Nevada, Missouri. Bella's Street Tacos, Bella's Concessions Food Truck, find them on Facebook. In-Home Solutions, Home and Personal Care Services at 417-414-4877 or online at www.swmohomecare.com. I'm your host, Dangerous Doug Harper. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with me. All right, folks, so today's episode, Music, Just Music. I realized right after I put that as the headline and the title that it could be a little misleading. So let me tell you, I'm not playing any music on the show today other than the little just incidental stuff that you hear. Yeah, so I thought after that, I was like, well, they might get the wrong idea. Music, just music, that it's going to have a bunch of songs on it. But it's not. It's going to have a bunch of my talking like always. I'm sorry you have to listen to me. No, I'm not. I'm glad you're here. And I think I have something good for you today to say. But anyway, if you want some music and some talk, I do have a sister podcast show called the Local Ear Podcast. You guys are probably familiar if you've been listening lots. You know that also produce a magazine called The Local Ear. It's a subscription-based magazine. I'd love for you to get that in your mailbox, in your snail mail, as they used to call it. I don't know if they still call it that, but it sends to your doorstep. There's 4 issues a year that are published. They're mostly about music, but creative stuff. And we even talk about video games and stuff too. So lots of interesting stuff. The culture that surrounds music and arts. Anyway, subscribe to that if you want to at www.localearmagazine.com. That is the subscription portal. That's all you're going to find there is just an easy way to subscribe to it. Not a lot of extras there. If you want to find the Local Ear Podcast, it's exclusively on Spotify because we talk, and I talk to the artist on the phone usually, and we visit, and then we'll play a song, and usually we play 3 songs, and we talk to the artists about the songs and their tours and whatever. So it's actually really pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I think actually others have told me that it's also cool, so it has been confirmed. Anyway, that's out there. Now, I'm thinking for the future, we might actually have some Local Ear podcast shows that are just talk, and those will go everywhere, such as iTunes and Pandora and all that stuff. But right now, the music one, it has to do with copyrights and the artists getting their, the appropriate channels to do all that. And we can only do that through Spotify at this time. So that works. It makes it legit, and everybody goes home happy. So, and Spotify is a really cool listing platform. I probably prefer it than the others, but I have liked Pandora is pretty cool too. I like it as well. I've used Pandora, I've used the Apple, I've used Spotify. Those are the 3 ones I've used the most. Now Google Podcasts is also pretty cool. This podcast is through there. It's easy to find, so I like that. So there's just a lot out there, folks. A lot out there. So moving on, not to rattle on, but if you want to hear that, Local Ear Podcast, look it up on Spotify exclusively right now. Moving on to our episode, Music, Just Music. What is happening, folks, this week is a fantastic barrage, is the word I'll use. A barrage of music and events, and I was just looking over it because it's Monday. So I was just looking over what I've got going on this week, and I'm like, geez, what did you get yourself into, Doug? Um, but so I've got things going on at my work, my regular work, and all that, and just struck the stage, the 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 for the play. We talked about that last week. If you go to our, not to shamelessly plug another thing, but if you hit up our not local ear, lunch with Doug, the Lunch with Doug TikTok. There we go. Too many things. Too many things. The Lunch with Doug TikTok has a really recap of us taking that set down, so that's cool. This week, okay, so Tuesday night, folks, April 10th, at the Cotty College, the Haiti and Allen Wild Center for the Arts, Cotty College, Tuesday, April 10th, there will be a instrumental music concert provided from the instrumental music department at Cotty College, the music department. So that is going to be quite fantastic. And it does not cost anything. They're going to be doing some mambo fun at 7:30 in the auditorium. No tickets are required, and like I said, it's free and open to the public. So if you're in the area, that's 1000 West Austin Boulevard, Nevada, Missouri. Hit it up. It'll be great. It's they're always fantastic. They do a wonderful job, and I always enjoy the music. And they're short. They usually do a pretty short presentation, so not a big time commitment and free. So these things are great. Not a big time commitment, awesome music, and free. I mean, it's win-win-win, folks. So hope to see you there. I will not be, of course, participating in the music part, but I will be up in the sound booth assisting because that's, like I said, that's where I work. So I'll be up there doing my thing and mostly listening to the event. So it will be great, folks. Hope to see you there at that. Now let's see. Moving on to Thursday night. Thursday night. I will be heading up. As you know, I've just released a album, Debacle on the Rooftop. And to go with that, you release an album, well, then you got to play some shows, So spring break's coming upon us, and I am excited. I'm going to do a run of shows in the area. So starting Thursday, March 2nd, I'll be at Coffeecade and Peculiar. This is a 21 plus show. It's 5:30 to 7:30. It is a Chamber of Commerce mixer up there. So got to be 21 for this one. But don't worry, I'll be back with another all ages at coffee show very soon. So you got one. But Thursday night, it's a Chamber of Commerce mixer, March 2nd, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Coffeecade in Peculiar, Missouri. Then Saturday, I'm going to do 2 shows. I'll be at the Village Mall Shop Small event that is at Bell's Boutique and the second edition shop there at 500 East Cherry officially, but it's actually it's the corner of Austin and Osage there in Nevada, right across from the Tesla charging stations, the Casey's, and the train mural. So you got a lot of great scenery there. And that's going to be really fun because right there, we're going to have Shop Small. So there's going to be a few small businesses having things outside. They're doing a prom expo. Bell's Boutique is doing a prom expo inside. Second edition shop side they'll have sales going on that day. And so there may be some vendors. I'm going to do some music. I will be there. The whole event goes on from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I will be there from noon until 2 playing music. And then there may be some others, or may not be. I don't know. There may be some other people show up that play a little bit maybe before or after. So if you're a songwriter, this is a songwriter event. If you're an area songwriter and you would like to participate, get in touch with me, 417-321-6254. Just send me a text or call me, and we can fix you up because it'd be a great performance opportunity. If you want to share your songs like me, I want to share my songs, so I'm going to be there. Supporting the whole idea of shopping small and all this stuff, thinking local first, all the things that we promote here on the show. So that's really the big gig there. That is, like I said, noon to 3 that I will be there. It's the Village Mall. There's a sign for it. You'll see it, but it's Bell's Boutique and second edition shop inside. There's also a China One right there. And some other great places, not really shopping places, but there's Farmers Insurance. There's a loan place, Security Finance, and there's a tax place there. I'm not sure what the name of them are. Anyway, it's all in there. It's a little, it's a mall. It's cool. But China One, I know, will be open, so you can get carry out or you can sit in there. And they're on DoorDash now, too. So if you don't want to can't come to the event, that's cool. Just get some DoorDash at home and listen to my album at bandcamp.com. Well, it's dangerousdougharper.bandcamp.com. So there you go. There it is. Or find it on Spotify. It's on YouTube. All the places again. All right. So enough with that. Then Saturday, March 4th, I will be at More Daddy's Barbecue. This place is fantastic, folks. I'm getting hungry just saying their name. I'm starting to water at the mouth. It smells great. It's an old church on Main Street. So you hit down Main Street in El Dorado Springs, Missouri, and it's the old Lutheran church. Was there for years. If you look it up on Google, it still says chapel. You'll find it under chapel, but it is been converted to a barbecue place, and it's fantastic. I'll be there from 5 to 7. Of course, it's free to get in. I mean, you should buy something to eat, but it's just come in and come and go kind of thing. Come in, eat, listen to some songs, head out, whatever. Or if you just want to come in and listen to a song while you're ordering to carry out, that's cool too. I am just happy to see any and everyone participate how they feel like they would like to be a part of that. So that's always exciting. Let's see. Then, okay, I did promise you an all ages show at Coffee Arcade. And this is a really cool event. They're doing a free biscuit and gravy deal at Coffee Cade at 9 a.m. to noon, and it's really on the Amanda's Sweet Shop or Sweet Spots side, the bakery that's in there too, because that's really what it is. It's Amanda's place, and then there's Coffee Cade, but it always seems like it's Coffee Cade and Amanda's place. So there's always baked goods, but they're doing this biscuit and gravy thing, so you can come in, get some free biscuits and gravy. It doesn't cost anything to get in. I'll be performing live from 9 until noon, and I will be playing songs off the new album. So again, showcasing the new album Debacle on the Rooftop, folks. And I think I've got some really fun songs on there, and I think you'll like it. It'll be fun. And they have video games, of course. So I mean, you can be playing the video games and I'll be in the background, or you can sit and listen to me and look at me if you want to. That's cool too. I'll sing and talk to you. I'm up for whatever, man. Or if you just want to come in, eat some biscuits and gravy and leave, I'm cool with that too. I just want to see you again, the same thing. Just however you feel comfortable, come in, come and go. Come see me. And I think they got Uber Eats up there. You can order on Uber, I think, for Coffee Cade. I'd have to double check that, but I believe they are on Uber Eats. They have something up there, but I think it's Uber. Okay, so moving on from that, let's go into next week, folks. Wednesday, March 8th. So it'll be Wednesday, March 8th. I will be participating in the Blackthorn Pizza and Pub Songwriter Night in Joplin, Missouri. That's usually 8 to 10. It is all ages, 8 till 10 anyway, or all ages till 10. You can come eat earlier. That after 10, if you're under 21, you cannot be there. But usually we're wrapped up about 10, 10:30. We're being done with Songwriter Night, so you can pretty much catch it in the time frame of that. Usually, I usually go first or second. I like to go early, get it, do my jams. So anyway, it's a short set, so come out, enjoy that. No cover charge as well, but of course we encourage you to get some pizza. They have great pizza or a drink if you are 21 and up. So it's great. Love it. Cannot say enough about the Cordon Bleu is my favorite. I love their 10-inch Cordon Bleu. Oh my goodness, it's great pizza. That's probably what I'll have. Friday, March 10th, Common Ground Coffee Shop. I will be there in Fort Scott, Kansas, folks, from 7 to 8 p.m. It is free, no cover charge. Again, they have the great drinks, coffee drinks there, and a wonderful atmosphere. I haven't played at Common Ground in a while. I used to play there a lot, but now they've moved to a new location. I haven't been at the new location yet, and I'm very excited to be there. And so it really is. If you like coffee shops, it's a really cool place. So please bring it down fun for the whole family, of course. 7 to 8 p.m. Common Ground Coffee Shop in Fort Scott, Kansas, March 10th. That's Friday, March 10th. Then we're going to look at Wednesday, March 15th. I told you I had tons of stuff going on. I warned you. I did. Wednesday, March 15th, I'll be participating in it's actually the Local Ear. It's endorsed by the magazine that we were talking about earlier. The Local Ear Song, Writer, etc. night. And those are all three different words. Somebody wants to talk to me. They always call me when I'm recording stuff. We're talking on the air. Just love it. You do. I do. We love it. I like to be important. Anyway, moving back on to Casa Azteca Mexican Restaurant in Nevada, Missouri, 6 to 8 p.m. It is songwriter, etc. What that means is songwriters are welcome. It has to be an original creation. That's what it is. Songwriters, storytellers, you could be a poet, but it has to be your creation that you are presenting. Okay, that's the condition. So anything you want to do, I mean, if you want to do some stand-up comedy, that's fine. You get 10 minutes, up to 10-minute performance, and you do have to let us know. We like it ahead of time, but you could come early. Just get there if you're going to play. Get there early so we know that you're going to be there. We might stay a little late if there's a lot of people. We'll stay a little late to get everybody in. But yeah, let us know. Let me know specifically, or like I said, just show up if you're not sure. It's okay. Just try to get there early. We're pretty relaxed, really, pretty low key, casual. 6 to 8, Casa Azteca, Nevada, Missouri. My phone number again, 417-321-6254. And just text me if you can text or leave a message, but text is so easy. Just text me. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's coming up. That's going to be exciting. Then down the road a little bit, Friday, this is a save the date kind of thing. Friday, May 5th at the El Dorado Mexican Restaurant in El Dorado Springs. I'll be performing with Aubrey Robinson from 5 until 9 p.m. And we'll be out in the patio. It'll be a lot of fun. And it was fun before. If you came to that show before, we had a great time. Come back to that show. Check us out again. And yeah, that is, I'm getting breathy. Lots of stuff. So come to something. Check it out very soon. And I'll tell you more stuff to come to next week on Lunch with Doug. Thanks for being here, folks. Appreciate you. This was a long episode. We'll see you again soon. This episode of Lunch with Doug is distributed by Anchor.fm, powered by Cricket Wireless Mobile Data. Taste is quenched by Delaney Vineyard and Winery. And sponsored by the Second Edition Shop and Bell's Boutique at 500 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. The Vernon County Movers and Storage, 417-549-6019 or VernonCountyMovers.com. The Harry Frog Graphics at 150 North Commercial Street, 417-381-1077. The Brick Wall Bistro, 127 East Cherry Street, and on DoorDash. Verco Apparel at 112 North Cedar Street on the Nevada Square. The Woodshed Music, 129 North Main Street, Nevada, Missouri. Bella's Street Tacos, Bella's Concessions Food Truck, find them on Facebook. In-Home Solutions, Home and Personal Care Services at 417-414-4877 or online at www.swmohomecare.com.